Okay, I realized I just posted, but then I went outside to clean out my car to get ready for this appraisal inspection that I have, and my neighbor drove up. So we were having a conversation, and it just blew my mind, and I cannot stop thinking about this. So I was cleaning out my car because all my camping stuff is still in my car because I just keep it in my car all summer. Because why load up the car like several times and then unload it if I'm just gonna like put camping stuff back in the car like 2 weeks later? Anyway, so neighbor drove up and he was going into his house and we were kind of chatting and then he turned to go in his house and he was like, "Oh, actually," and he came closer. He like walked right up to me, and he was like, kind of like dropped like his like the tone of his voice, so he was like talking quieter, and he was like, "I think I might have an idea of why the neighbor across the street from you doesn't like you." And we have kind of had words. He's more had words with my neighbor on the other side, and I've kind of just like judged him harshly for that. And I just can tell by the way he carries himself and why he does the way he does things. This guy's a misogynist, and I have no time for that. So whatever. And so he said I was talking to the neighbors 2, 3 doors down from me who are friends with that guy, and I think they're all kind of on the same wavelength because I was talking to them in the back alley the other day and they were like, "Oh, we need to, clean up this neighborhood and get rid of certain people, blah, blah, blah." And he made it like kind of in no uncertain terms they were talking about me as well as maybe a couple other neighbors, but like my not my name, but like the girl in number whatever house came up. And he said, why that might be. And I was like, well, I have a couple of ideas. And he said, what? And I was like, well, they're probably misogynist. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, or they're homophobic. And he was like, bingo. So he didn't tell me like particulars about what was said, but like it was definitely, you know, get rid of the queer in house number, whatever kind of thing. And I was like, and he was like, I just want you to let you know, like, I shut that down right away. Like, I was like, you have your opinions, have a good day. And he's like, I went back in my house. Like, I don't fuck with that. Like, that's not the kind of people I want to associate with. And I was like appreciative of that. Like, the neighbors on either side of me are both like really good people. I'm really lucky to have neighbors like that. But people kind of in the surrounding area are less cool, I guess. And it just kind of shocks me because, like, I mostly keep to myself. Like if I like I'm pleasant if I see someone out, like, "Hi, hello, how are you?" Like I'll chat with them. But like for the most part, like, leave me alone. Like let me just like hang out in my house by myself. I keep my yard clean. I don't cause drama. Like I'm just like a very unassuming kind of person. Like I'm also, yes, I'm queer, but like I'm aspec. I don't have like a parade of people coming in and out of my house every night. Like I'm just literally I'm just like I'm a delight. I have people I feel like should have no reason to take issue with me because they've never even had a conversation with me. How can they take issue with me? Um when I moved in, I had out front from one of our like immigrant like outreach communities, there's this big sign that I bought from them that says like, "Welcome, I'm glad we're neighbors," and then it says welcome in like 30 different languages around that. So I put that in my lawn. And then in the backyard, I used to have one of those big like 3 foot by 5 foot pride flags, and I had that up for a couple of years, and then I got rid of it because after being outside for like 2 years, like through like a harsh Canadian prairie winter, like it was just getting all tattered and the flag was starting to look more like a hate crime than anything. So I was like, I gotta get rid of this. But I feel like now the answer is I gotta get a bigger flag and a brighter flag, maybe a couple of them, because I'm not going to be bullied out of my own neighborhood for literally minding my own business. Why are you so obsessed with me, homophobes?